At this point, there is no need to introduce ChatGPT. But have you ever wondered how it actually works? Technically, ChatGPT is the website, but the magic happens in the model behind it called GPT, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, a fancy wording for
giant language model that's trained on a giant data set to create this kind of background wisdom knowledge that's contained within the internet. And then somehow adding a little bit of human guidance on top of it through this process makes it seem so much more awesome.
ChatGPT works in two main phases, pre-training and inference. During pre-training, GPT is fed a vast amount of text data from the internet. Books, articles, websites, you name it. This data helps GPT learn the structure of language. It learns grammar, facts about the world, and even reasoning abilities by analyzing all this information. But how does GPT process all this text? It uses a special architecture called a transformer. Transformers are like the brain of GPT. They allow it to process entire sentences at once and understand context through a mechanism called self-attention. But GPT doesn't see words like we do. That's why the transformer breaks text into tokens, words, parts of words, or even punctuation marks. As the transformer processes these tokens, it adjusts billions of internal connections. Think of it like a giant game of connect the dots, where each dot represents a piece of information. Through this process, GPT learns to predict what tokens are likely to come next in a sequence. It's like learning to complete a puzzle, but with language. By the end of pre-training, GPT can take any input, break it into tokens, process it through its transformer network, and predict what should come next. Now let's see what happens when you type a prompt into ChatGPT. This is called the inference phase. Just like in pre-training, your input is broken into tokens. These tokens are then fed into the trained GPT model. The model processes your input using its transformer architecture. It pays attention to different parts of your prompt to understand the context. Based on its training, the model calculates the probability of different tokens coming next. It then selects the most likely one. This process repeats, with each new token influencing the next until a complete response is generated. The initial response contains potentially harmful information, so it's caught by the safety filter. Then the safety system rewrites the response. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below and subscribe for more content like this.